Hey guys, shooting a video for my 1979 BMW 635 CSI. I thought I would give you guys an insight on the car. I've actually been traveling all week, just got back. Car's been sitting in the garage now for about a week and a half. I haven't driven it, and wanted to take you guys on a ride along with me. I got my GoPro on, and car sitting under the cover in the garage here on a battery tender. Let me just peel back the cover and get it fired up. And while it's warming up, I'll just go through a list of all the work that I've done. Most of the work was done last year, but I also did some work the year before. I've owned the car about 2 years now, and happy to share all the details with you guys, including all the receipts and photographs and so on. So here it is, my 1979 Euro spec 635 CSI. And let's get it fired up. It will start really quickly. It's very easy to start, and you can see the engine bay there. I'm just gonna disconnect the battery tender, and I've done a ton of work to the engine actually over the last year, and photos will of course be on the Bring a Trailer listing, and you can see some of those in depth. Okay, all right, so this is a cold start. Again, the car hasn't been driven over a week and a half, and here we go. And the car really is easy to start after sitting for quite some time. Okay, let me back it out of the garage, and then I'll run through a list of all the work done while the car's warming up, and then we'll go for a drive. Let me just adjust this camera so you got a little bit better view. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. It's a nice day in Houston today. Okay. And as you can see, the car will sit at about 1,000 RPM for the first minute or two, and then it'll settle down to about 700, 750 once it's warmed up. All the gauges work without any issue, and when the car is even warmed up and sitting in traffic, it never gets beyond the half point on the temperature gauge. I've changed the thermostat, flushed the coolants, got a new water pump, and the car just maintains a nice low temperature, so no issues with it sitting in traffic for extended periods. So while that's warming up, I'll just go through a list of everything that I've done in the last couple of years of ownership. If you can just bear with me, I'll run through the list. So it's got a new fuel filter, all new belts for the power steering and alternator, new intake manifold gaskets. It's got a new Bosch fuel pump, new throttle body gasket. It's got a new boot from the throttle body to the airflow meter, And suspension wise, it has brand new left and right tie rod assemblies. It has new bushings for the tension compression rods into the cross member, the front cross member. It has new dust bellows for the front struts. It has new dust bellows for the rear struts. It has the spring dampers, the little rubber pads that sit on the coil springs, front and rear. I've put in new bushings for the front and rear sway bars. It's got a new thermostat housing gasket. It's got 2 gaskets on that, so it's got 2 of those have been replaced. It's got a brand new expansion tank and a brand new radiator cap, with even a brand new bleeder screw for the thermostat housing. It's got all brand new rubber hoses, all brand new fuel hoses, which are Earls -6. It's got a new airflow meter cover. As you can see, and the pictures will be able to show it, it's got all brand new leather, front and rear. The seats have all new leather, and the steering wheel has new leather. It's got a new shift boot, and the leather, I've spent a lot of money on the interior, probably over $3,000, probably $3,500 just on the interior alone. Extensive amount of powder coating on the chassis and the engine. All brand new body and paint. It's been repainted in the factory Fjord blue color. New brake pads front and rear, new rotors front and rear. The front rotors are drilled and slotted. New rear brake shoes. All the brake hoses have been replaced with stainless DOT stainless steel brake hoses. New BMW emblems on the hood and the trunk. It's got a new track rod center link, a new steering urethane coupler from the rod down to the steering box, new rubber engine mounts, a new transmission rubber mount, valve cover gasket's been replaced. It's got a brand new silicone coolant hose kit, got a new temperature sending unit, brand new 8mm plug wires, new Bosch distributor cap, Bosch distributor rotor. The shift knob is new. All the bushings and the shifting mechanism has been replaced. It's all brand new, and it's got a short throw kit in it, and it's really nice and crisp now to roll through the gears. The front turn signal lenses are brand new. The rear center Euro bumper rubber trim is brand new. This hazard light switch is brand new. The rear shelf is all brand new, and that was all made by hand. That was done recently and then recovered, so that's all brand new. The vinyl stripes on the car, those are new. It's just had a recent oil filter and oil change. Got new NGK plugs. It's got brand new nuts, bolts, and fasteners. Anything that was bolted on off the car, all the original fasteners were removed and bagged and then labeled, and then brand new fasteners of the same grade and spec were replaced, bought from Bellmetric. It's got new rear cross member mounts left and right. It's got a brand new differential mount. All the trunk tools, well, the ones that were missing were replaced. It's got a new blue BMW cloth for the tool compartment. The trailing arms have brand new polyurethane bushings. The hood pad is new. It's got newer tail lights left and right. The hood light is new. The trunk light has been replaced, and the switch, they all work. Even the light here in the ashtray has been replaced, and that works too. Some trim pieces were also replaced, like for example here on the seat. Those were all replaced because when I bought the car, these were cracked and or missing. And it's got very rare Enkei 16-inch two-piece wheels. It's got brand new Falcon tires, 225/50 in the rear and 205 in the front. The car's been aligned, and it's got brand new Bilstein struts. So as you can see, it's quite a list. It's 4 pages. If you can see this on the video, I've spent just under $25,000 in parts, mostly parts, and then some of the labor associated. So a lot of money has been spent on the car in the last couple of years. So let's go for a drive now that it's warmed up, and we'll take you for a cruise. I'll open up the sunroof, get some more light in here. There you go. That works really well. Okay. All right, so engine is warmed up and we're ready to go for a drive. I forgot to mention that all the brake calipers have been rebuilt as well. Okay, I'm gonna get onto the feeder here and I'll be able to open it up a little bit and get it up to speed and get it up to 4th or 5th gear. So I'm in 2nd right now.